All right, fired up.
Fire it up. Fire it up.
It's
fire
fired.
it up.
Had to edit my stream tags. Apparently my most important job I have to do today, aside from leveling my Mans and Octopath Traveler 2. Which has stolen my life, as the first game did. So, I will see you all when I 100% that game. Goodbye.
Here's
4,000 hours later. What were you gonna say, Asriel?
Oh, I just said cheers. Before that, I made a Crow
cheers.
reference with Fire It Up, which I dropped a GIF in case nobody's familiar with that reference.
I have vaguely know of Crow. I've actually never watched it. Somehow.
Oh my god, the original Crow is so good. So fucking good.
Oh, yes. Yes. The GIF gives context. Oh, yes.
Like, Brendan Lee in The Crow is my closeted inner goth that I've always wanted to have the occasion to be, but could never afford the requisite leather.
Oh yeah, that is the starting price of cosplaying Crow, is finding all the leather or pleather that looks like leather that you can get your hands on.
Or just get the shiny stuff that's made out of plastic and light on fire when you brush by a radiator.
God, don't do that.
Hello, welcome everybody except C-Swab, who is currently flying over the Atlantic States, so light.
A very thematic for C-Swab.
Yeah.
Like, very
really
on brand.
He went and, traveled
committed.
this weekend. Did you all do something as equally interesting as go to Ireland?
No.
We went to a bar.
Oh, that was actually fun though. The DJ was really good, and we got wasted.
Nice.
We found the hipster bar near us, and the DJ was dropping things like the Bill Nye theme in the middle of his set.
Not even kidding. It was great.
Bill Nye, the science guy.
Exactly.
Drops the beat.
I was like, I recognize this song, but I can't place it exactly what it is. And then it just goes, Bill Nye, the science guy. And I lost my shit.
You did in fact actually lose your shit.
Oh my god. I would have been in the audience
still
going,
can't find
Bill.
Yeah.
Let the bill drop.
Oh, hell yeah. Oh my god, that sounds great. We ordered an entire whole turkey from Honey Baked Ham and are proceeding to eat it like carnal cave goblin.
That's amazing, actually.
But we got a lot of sides, so like balances out, right? So you can have some turkey and stuffing, and then like a turkey sandwich, and
I have been craving awful salty ham all week, and we keep ordering salads, and I keep hoping that they have like the Cobb salad ham that's like,
the extra salty little cubes,
square shaped and salty, and I can't find it. I'm gonna have to go to a grocery store, I think.
You gotta go to the grocery store. You gotta go to like the salad bar and just start scooping cubes. Or if you just get like a big old hunk of ham and then chop it. Oh, you know what? Spam. Just get
Probably
spam.
be cheaper. Yeah.
Can of spam. Suck on that for a little bit. I hear you. Sometimes when I get like my sodium cravings, my go-to is Flaming Hot Cheetos, which is not healthy or good for anyone around me or myself. So yeah, that's gonna go-to right now. And every time I bust out the bag, I get like the Giga side eye. Like, are you sure you want to do that?
Would you like to inflict this on yourself?
And I'm
Are you going to inflict that kind of pain?
like, are you ready to suffer? It's yes.
Yes, I have decided this is the suffering I want today.
I usually, like, on the third day, I've convinced myself, like, it's gotta end by now. It's gotta be over. Never.
I got a bag of Takis a while back because I was like, I've never had these, and all of Gen Z loves them, so let me try them. And I have to say, not a fan.
Not a fan?
You have
They-
those Doritos downstairs.
I never
that
had
are hot
Takis
sauce
that-
flavored.
What?
What,
Yeah, I
what-
do have the Tapatio flavored Doritos downstairs.
Yeah, I'm really surprised you haven't cracked into this yet. I've had them
Because
for
I have
weeks.
ADHD and they haven't been in my line of sight, therefore do not exist.
They're right by the fridge?
Yeah. Yeah.
I'll put them in
Yeah.
the
The second
fridge.
they exit my field of view, they no longer exist.
I'll just put the Doritos in the fridge.
purposefully turn things in my pantry so that the labels are visible so that they are used more often. It works. It works. Completely psychological. Right, everybody? Everybody in the VTT? Oh yeah, you guys are all in. Wow, okay.
Yes.
Apparently my optimization pass didn't break the login. Aha. And as Azrael has pointed out, if you look very closely, they have a evil French mustache. To zoom in. Oh!
Perfect.
We last left our heroes on a very, well, chaotic note. As you all had, let's see, where to start this whole story. Previously on Arctis. Searching for the Drow, the Hamaki Drow that kidnapped your friend Sonny, you all got a tip and had found your way over to the Church of Eternal Night, an abandoned place on the, let's say, southeast parts of Maginox, where normally one would hold sermons to the night, but now the building lies abandoned, and the remaining Hamaki that were displaced by recent turbulent events in the city have gathered here and have taken most of the loot and supplies from House Hamaki in their wake. Now, these Drow seem to all be coordinating some sort of caravan or a party to venture back below the surface. Find, well, whatever it is they were looking for. Rebella, you had ventured into the warehouse where the Hamaki Drow were storing their pilfered goods and found a rather large amount of stuff. It was taken from a rather sprawling mansion. And your thoughts were interrupted by both a Drow who was wandering about the warehouse and the sounds of clamor coming from inside the church. Meanwhile, Azrael, Kozlo, and Seaswab had approached the front of the church, with Seaswab in the front casting a spell to ward away arrows, as you had all caught the attention of a nearby scout. And not seeing the scout and knowing where they went, you cautiously continued forward. But without seeing Grabella had left the party, it put you all in a somewhat precarious position. And when you opened the door, Barbarian was gone, you were faced with a room full of ready and waiting Drow, most of them crouched behind pews, crossbows ready. And in the back of the dilapidated church was a wide, yawning pit of unknown depth, sat in the middle of the church's floor. Self-important Hamaki Drow stood around it, and a ritual was occurring in the darkness in the very, very back of the room. A Drow mage seemingly was using your friend Sonny, who was unconscious, incapacitated, as a ritualistic sacrifice. He had held a wavery kriss above the poor Minotaur's heart, and as you all burst into the door, the ritual was momentarily interrupted. And then after that, all hell broke loose for a while. The Drow in the pews began to fire upon Azrael, Kozlo, and Seaswab, as you all begin to fight against the otherwise encroaching Drow Shadowblades and Captains. You found that it was most annoying that many of the Drow were casting darkness, encapsulating massive parts of the room in impenetrable dark that only those with Devil's Sight could see through. At the end of the day, as the Drow began to fall, and the darkness began to dissipate, you were left facing the overconfident house captain. And as they were bearing down upon you, you discovered that they were very formidable melee combatants. And before everything was too late, Grabella burst in upon the scene to discover her allies wounded, as well as a host of Drow already fallen. And Grabella immediately went to work to dispatch the remaining Shadowblade house captains. Their friends were taking many wounds in the process. Seaswab going down multiple times. Azrael,
Implies that he ever got up.
that is true. He regained consciousness and he was like, ah! And then the NPC turned and stabbed him again. Kozlo, too, was the source of the Shadowblade's ire. And Azrael as well, who had summoned a massive amount of spirits to protect themselves. Quickly brought down by the Shadowblades. And now, as Grabella's rage subsides and her vision clears upon this darkened church interior, she finds herself amidst a veritable sea of bodies, mostly Drow, but Azrael and Kozlo face down in the fray, and Seaswab, struggling to hold on to consciousness, is not here for this session and will also be considered unconscious. So this session will start with 3 players down.
I can't do everybody's voices. This is gonna be terrible.
And Grabella deciding what her next course of action may be. That's where we're going to start today's session. As we return to the Church of Eternal Night, and Grabella surveys the scene around her. One moment, please.
Pretty sure this does mean that only Grabella gets XP for this encounter, though. She's the only one still up, so
Oh no.
I think that's how this works.
Despite being absent for 80% of it.
Yeah, no, it's called kill stealing. It's
listen, she tagged the mob when the
big
mob was
thing.
at 5%. She did her job.
I get that.
She got the tag.
I murdered someone else. Totally fine.
Grabella, the scene is not good. Azrael lies face down as their phase spiders slowly wiggle their way back into Azrael's pouch and disappear. But they leave behind Sonny, who is, spoilers, also unconscious.
God dang it. Why are all of you so sleepy?
I do not know the best method of what to do here, honestly.
Do you have a potion?
Azrael, you are unconscious!
Yeah.
I want Grabella to panic. Let her panic.
That's fair. I mean, Azrael doesn't have to wake up.
Yeah, shove that in Azrael. See what it does.
Azrael, you regain consciousness as Grabella is kneeling over you and tipping a healing potion into your mouth.
Azrael's
Azrael?
eyes just snap open like those creepy dolls.
Oh, okay, that was.
Stares straight up at you.
Hi.
Oh, hi, Grabella.
Are you not dying now? Can I go see if Cosmo's alive and you can go see if C-Swab's alive? And then Sonny. Everybody's almost dead.
Well, I was dead to start with. So were you.
Well, yeah, it's just. They didn't sign the paper. Well, Cosmo did. Cosmo!
The poor little goblin lies motionless on the ground. Oslo, as Grabella tips a potion to your lips, you also regain consciousness. Unfortunately, you're still in the church.
Okay, but Coslo looks somehow even creepier with like
With
zoomed
no
out
light.
token and no light.
The no
What the
light
fuck
is
is this curse?
It's
very
it's
concerning.
Giga curse.
Cosmo! Are you alive?
Also, like, pats himself down, like, checking to make sure all of his, like, fingers and everything are still there.
Barely.
Probably.
All
We gotta
insert number
get.
here.
We gotta get Sonny taken care of and then probably check everything here. I found a lot of stuff in the warehouse. And then I killed a guy.
Azrael, just make sure that C-Swab is not bleeding out.
C-Swab is unconscious, but stable.
Good. And Azrael like looks out at Sonny, who's completely cocooned in phase spider webs.
He is just all wrapped up. But he looks,
Grabella.
well, his head's sticking out and his like nostrils are flaring. He's just snoring loudly.
Azrael, just to be careful, we'll cast Spare the Dying on Sonny, just in case.
Oh, good.
And Grabella shoved a potion in him as well.
And Coslo is bathing himself in some weird green gunk.
Sonny's chest rises and falls in a more healthy fashion, and there is a rattling to his lungs that slowly dissipates. He coughs up something and swallows it with an audible gulp.
Sonny!
Azrael also goes to each of the house captains and is also going to cast Spare the Dying before they bleed out.
Oh.
Oh,
Are we tying him up or something, perhaps?
Something like that.
Oh dear.
oh dear.
Eh. Like it just puts them at 0 hit points. They're still unconscious.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not. It doesn't make them regain consciousness. It just stabilizes them so they don't bleed out.
Gotcha.
And then Azrael will kind of like drag them together, like right here, like back to back. Yeah.
Coslo's instinctively going through everything's pockets, by the way.
Oh,
Yeah.
sure. Coslo, just go to whatever you want to go to, and I will make it lootable. You want to loot the Drow Mage first?
Yes.
One
Yeah.
minute.
I know, I broke.
I know.
And by I broke, I mean I accidentally clicked to close the window.
Oh no!
Don't do that. Oh, looks like I get to loot the Drow Mage first.
Or Coslo.
So while the house captains are unconscious, Azrael has the vase spiders pop back out and start cocooning them up to the neck together.
Okay. The face spiders get to work and busily cocoon the two house captains into a neat, wriggling bundle. Whenever Coslo is back, that mage is lootable if you double.
Yep.
All right, Azrael's satisfied. We'll deal with them in a minute.
Coslo, within the Drow Mage's pockets, you find that he was holding rather mundane stuff, but hidden within his belt, you find a thin wand emblazoned with skulls.
Oh, I don't see that.
Try closing the window at the maid and reopen. Problems pop.
Oh, I'm doing a lot of things very wrong.
No problem. We will go to Azrael. What are you doing?
So content that C-Swab and Sonny are alive and not imminently going to die.
You feel comfortable that they are not going to die. Sonny seems more tired as the poison is slowly leaving him. C-Swab has, well, he probably has at the very least some brain damage.
Probably. That's fine. At least like kidney failure, how many times he gets stabbed in his kidney. Then Azrael's going to kneel down next to the house captains with a spider on either side of them. And kind of like start gently slap their faces to wake them up. Wake up, sleepyheads.
Where am I?
Oh, you're still in the church. But remember, I promised you a reward for admitting who murdered Roxy, right?
Struggles. Let me out of here.
And that reward is spider food.
No. I don't want to be spider food. We're going to return to the dark.
Oh, no, you're going to be spider food.
No. The ritual isn't complete. We haven't.
Azra just snaps their fingers to the spiders to feast. They were very good boys. Good boys. Very good.
I'm getting out of the way of that.
One of the phase spiders pops out of your pocket and begins crawling on the first captain over here, very, very slowly.
Ezra has very big pockets, apparently.
The house captain has a very similar response as the very large spider crawls out from under your robes. Normally, a drow probably wouldn't be frightened by this, but the Hamakis have made their pacts with another creature, those two spiders, so they have, well, no kinship with the phase spider. As it crawls up the house captain, he struggles and tries to keep it away from his face. Get it off!
Now, there's one for each of you.
What?
Should keep you.
There's two of them?
Should keep you well fed for a little while in the ethereal. Oh, sorry, I'm not talking to you. You're food now. Food doesn't talk.
Ah! The spiders begin to jump on the captain and begin to wrap them up completely, leaving their eyes for last.
Oh, God. Well, that's going on. Gramilla's gonna check this dead Shadowblade guy person thing. It's the only one that might have something interesting for her.
As you rifle through the Shadowblade's pockets, you find the crossbow that's firing things out at you and your friends. Close to a host of gold, no doubt pilfered from the Hamaki. The leather he is wearing is serviceable.
I will take those things.
Okay. As you de-armor the shadow, all you hear from the wriggling mounds next to you is
Christina.
Yeah.
So, question.
Yeah.
We saw this Shadow Blade do like a shadow step thing.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he's sitting here, lying dead. Can Azrael use the evil blue mage ability and steal his
Yoink it.
soul?
Yes.
Okay, how do I do that? Do I just say I do it? Is there like
Uh,
a activatable?
So there are a few rules. You do have to know and have seen the ability, which you did. You did see him use it. Some things are not stealable, such as like ancestry traits. But the shadow step would absolutely be a part of that. So if you decide to take his power, absolutely can.
Azrael does. They kneel down next to him while the house captains are being pumped full of, injectables. And we'll just kind of like gently caress his cheek and, I don't know, just reach into his chest and pull something ethereal out? Question mark.
As Azrael, in one hand, you flip open the book of soul stealing to pen a new page into your tome. You reach into the chest of the dead Shadowblade, your hand passing through, creating a multiple hand ripple-like effect, and as you pull the soul out, is looking at you with wide and frightened eyes. This was not the intended end destination. You cannot hear it, as you are not in the ethereal, in your tenuous grasp on this soul is the only thing really allowing you to see it. The rest of your party members see the vague outline of the Drow's spiritual form, but not as solid as Azrael might see it. And you bring your hand down to the tome and press it into the page. Words and sigils begin to appear as you take the essence of the memory of this ability from one person and put it into your tome of knowledge. Azrael, who will gain the ability to shadow step. As a bonus action, in dim light or darkness, you can teleport up to 60 feet to an unoccupied space you can see.
That's cool, but the cruelty was kind of the point. Satisfied that the maximum amount of revenge has been inflicted on these Drow that Azrael is capable of dealing for Roxy.
I love how over the course of the last couple of sessions, we've gone from like morally gray to like, no, fuck it. We're full on like, we're the evil party now.
Is vengeance truly morally gray or evil? I think it's more on the morally gray component.
I think the means define the ends in some way.
Agree to disagree for Roxy.
Sonny, are you there, bud?
You hear him regaining consciousness, and his eyes flutter open to look.
Hi, buddy.
Oh, hey, Grabella. Oh, did I fall asleep on the job? So warm and comfy.
You got kidnapped, buddy. And almost sacrificed.
Oh, I remember, felt a little tickle in the back of my neck. It was like a fly bite. And then I got really sleepy.
Yeah, they must have used some sort of poison or something to knock you out.
While they're talking, Kozlo's gonna pull out some parts from it. Can I not be prone anymore, by the way?
Oh, yeah, you can. Yeah, right.
Kozlo's gonna pull out some parts from his artificer satchel and start constructing some sort of apparatus that looks like a little tripod with like an eyeball on it. And I'm going to cast detect magic over Sonny
Oh.
and also the surrounding area. But basically, I know there was a ritual going on, so we're
true.
gonna see what, if anything, is going on with Sonny.
Ooh. Oh, what are you doing, Carlo?
Making sure you're okay.
Oslo, there is residual, divination magic on Sonny's chest, but currently the wraps of his robes are covering it up. You do sense the presence of magical items and things, but I do believe you already picked up what was on the Drow maid.
I did, yeah.
Otherwise, there is a growing sense of necrotic energy that is emanating from the center of the room that you're barely picking up on the edge of your magical spell.
But it seems like it's growing. Like,
It is persistent.
okay. It's not like encroaching on us. It's just there and
Perceptible. That's correct.
got it. Okay.
The magic that is on Sonny is of a similar aura, but the type of magic is. They are probably connected in some way.
Kozlo's gonna like point at Sonny and be like,
You got something going on with you. Gonna have to take your shirt off.
Oh, okay. He reaches onto his robe and pulls open his shirt above his horned head. Onto his chest, various sigils are painted in blood. Oh, I didn't do this. Everybody can make me an Arcana check.
It's not as bad as I thought it was going to be.
I will add Flash of Genius to mine and to Azrael's.
Ooh, okay. Grappella, all you know is that this is some sacrificial blood magic, and it gives you the heebie-jeebies.
Get it like that.
Sorry, I had to link it twice to use it twice.
Oh, good. So add 6 to the roll.
Add 3 to both mine and to Azrael's.
Oh,
So
okay.
23 and 17.
Azrael, the nature of this blood magic inspires a memory in one of the souls in your head. There are ritualistic magics that are used to bind one to another, usually, in the case of warlocks, binding themselves to a higher power in order to receive their patron. The Hamaki had a patron, one point, that was a bat. They had broken their previous contracts or whatever they had while they were below ground with spiders. And when they reached the surface, had dedicated themselves in service to a powerful bat-like entity that served as their patron, guardian spirit. The Hamaki Drow, now without their religious leader, Laryl, seeking to go back underground and to rekindle their ties with their ancient spider god. It requires sacrifice, of course. Sonny being a perfect offering to a spider god that enjoys cruelty and bathing in blood. This would mark the end of their magical ties with the Hamaki bats, the dreadwings that they normally have made friends with. the Ascended crew has met. And now, with their ritual interrupted, there will be no going back to the darkness for these once spider Drow.
Well, Azrael looks over at the house captains.
Who are
Sort of
ironically
still
being
on
eaten
brand.
by spiders.
Mm-hmm. Maybe they sort of got their wish after all.
Does
Does
the
it seem like there needs to be something here that needs to be dispelled from Sonny? Or does it seem like since it's interrupted, it'll go away on its own?
The sacrificial part of the ritual will go away on its own, hopefully with some soap and water. The persistent necrotic aura that Kozlo is feeling not go away, cleansing whatever is on Sonny's chest. That has a different origin.
That's over the well.
That is correct.
Okay.
but the thing on Sonny is the one that's gonna go away once it's washed off.
Correct. And hopefully not killed.
Just to be safe, Azrael is going to go ahead and cast Aura of Life. We'll just put it there for now. It's fine. It lasts for 10 minutes, and Azrael's just going to go through and, like, pump as much healing. Wait, nope, this is not the right one. I cast the wrong one.
It's okay.
I need Aura of Vitality. Yeah, let me delete this real quick.
Good.
I'll go ahead and upcast it, just so it's like the same spells or whatever, but Aura of Vitality at 4th level. There we go. Yeah, this one makes more sense. 1 minute. So that's 10 rounds worth of healing. And I'll just go through and like add a bunch of hit points to people with this.
Oh, sure. You can just target everybody and then just jam the healing button a few times.
Yeah, I'll just go through 10 rounds of healing for everyone and then make it go away.
Okay. Kozlo, you can take your lovely little detecting magic aura and walk it.
Yes. I'm gonna pick up my little tripod. I kind of imagine it looking like one of those little survey things with the lasers that comes out of it, except it's like a weird eyeball. I'm gonna move it more over to this area. Oh, it comes with me. Cool.
Beep, beep. Your thing makes whatever appropriate noise it makes for detecting magical aura.
Oh my god.
Hang on, before you leave, Kozlo, let me hit you with a couple heals.
I think Kozlo would recognize that standing near Azrael is making him feel better, so he's
No,
gonna hang
you're
out.
good. I just wanted to get a couple, like I wanted to give you your share of this because I have to
Gotcha.
do it differently.
Kozlo will continue moving his little honking thing over towards the hole.
Yeah, last one for Gravella. There we go.
Kozlo, as you move closer to the hole and your detect magic begins to hit the outside of it, there's a strong presence of extra planar magic. Something not from this world sits just at the very skirts of your detection radius. There's a strong necrotic aura about it as well. Definitely associated with death, negative energy. But it's odd. Whatever light you might have that you try and shine down in there, is entirely swallowed by darkness. It, an almost nigh impenetrable darkness.
I'll like inch closer. If I start to feel weird in any way, I will stop. But trying to get about there would be the closest I would get.
As you look down into the yawning chasm, you see no end to it. And the sides of the hole slope down at such a stark and sudden rate, it looks like something just sharp and wide stabbed into the earth. An incredibly powerful force. And then was pulled back out.
Oslo, I might be able to do something about the vibe that pit's giving off if we rested. If you want to make sure everything else is safe.
I can try something right now myself.
Oh, well, that sounds good. Let's definitely try something while, we're all still here and alive, right?
Yeah, I was gonna check this back door while you're doing whatever the heck that is.
Turns out being unconscious for half a fight means I got most of my stuff still handy.
Maybe just give me a moment to do another round of healing.
Okay.
Oh wow, look at that perception check. What the fuck, Grabella?
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Rebella, in the back,
I'm
There is
checking for
a-
traps and if it's locked or not.
there is a small fence that separates the upper part of the church from the lower part. Could be probably easily jumped over or shattered open, but boringly enough, it's not trapped. It opens on a squeaky.
I'll let you finish rolling all yourself.
As for
He's going for it. He's going the distance.
also,
Well,
you get the
I mean-
you get the feeling that you're being watched.
I don't know, Grabella, you might be out of range for this. You might need to just walk back the token real quick into the.
Okay.
Actually, no, you were good. Did you get
I
that?
highly suggest
Yeah,
not falling in
yeah.
the pit.
Yeah, I couldn't see. There's so many sparklings happening.
All right, I'll give you the
Let's-
last one here, Grabella. Oh, hey, max that one out. There you go.
Fuck yeah.
Hell yeah. All right, that's good. That's. Azrael also had a lot of their spells left, so.
What are these checks today? Hello?
Ow!
Grabella is good at shit. He's gonna investigate this coffin. I don't know exactly if it's a coffin or if it's just like an altar or what it is.
I think it's a pencil box.
It's very pretty. It's got a lot of spooters on it though.
Rebella, this old ritualistic dais or pillar or plinth is decorated with very intricate gold leaf that depict the moon phases rising over a mountainous region. There are no sun phases, just phases of the moon all arcing over. And you see crude imagery of other humanoid figures. Some with pointed teeth, and others with animal heads.
Yeah. This is gross.
So Kozlo is going to. I'm going to use my artificer ring thing. My I forget what it's called. Infusion.
Infusion?
Ring. Yeah. The ring that gives me back a spell slot. I'm going to use that to get a 3rd level slot back. And you said it felt like it was just outside the range of my detect magic.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I'm just going to chuck a dispel magic down the hole,
Fuck.
which has a 120-foot range as opposed to the 30-foot radius of my detect magic.
Very good. Kozlo, describe what you're doing.
So I see this as he's got like it's a bomb, right? It's got to be a bomb. It's some sort of like anti-magic EMP bomb that Kozlo like flips together, slaps it around a little bit, starts beeping at some point, and he just sort of like rolls it into the hole and listens to it drop until it goes off.
It goes down the hole with a. And then you hear a. And for a moment, you think to yourself, "It?" And the whole church just lurches for a moment in a large, rumbling shake. And the
Step
ground
away from
heaves
the hole.
underneath you.
You like that?
Dust falls from the ceiling in large clumps and motes.
We should probably leave.
Kozlo, make me a perception check. Kozlo, as you say, we should leave. You see the glint of something in the darkness. Tiny mote of light. There are two. And then you realize, because they are all circular, arranged in a somewhat even pattern, that they are eyes. And they are all staring at you.
We should definitely leave.
What do you see?
Just don't ask questions. Just go.
Sonny, can you carry C-Swab?
Oh, yeah, I could carry C-Swab. Yeah, come here, little buddy.
There's
Yeah.
something down in there, and it's looking at us.
You don't like that?
Oh,
There was a place with some supplies and stuff around the corner. Might be.
I don't care.
Okay.
what could be down there? It's
I
just
don't
a
know,
big-
but it didn't like that I threw something at it.
Azrael, make me a perception check. Azrael, you notice that your phase spiders have not only gone still, but they retreat back into your pocket, leaving the house captains half-eaten.
That's fine. They'll dissolve. We'll be snackies later.
Do you all leave?
Azrael's gonna stay at the doorway and just see if anything comes out.
Kozlo's gonna like step halfway out the door, but he's not going through this door without his whole party again.
What? Oh, it's okay, Kozlo. If you want to step outside, I can catch up really quickly.
Yeah, I think if you're certain. Sonny, you head out with C-Swab and we'll you go ahead, Kozlo. I'll wait with Azrael.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
I'll wait outside.
Azrael also cast freedom of movement on themselves. Grabella, if there's a very large spider or something like that in the well, I don't know if I can also keep you from getting webbed.
Okay. I'll run, baby.
Just leave the door open and you can see if anything snatches me.
The sound of scratching coming from the pit gets all of your attention.
Oh, God.
Something is trying to.
Kozlo is going to step out of the door.
Grabella?
Shit on my own. Grabella's gonna stay.
Well, if everybody's gonna stick around, Azrael's gonna
I've
step.
left.
Oh, okay.
Kozlo
Kozlo is definitely left.
Kozlo has had enough of being on the floor today.
All right. Azrael stays exactly right there, 60 feet from the pit, with Death Ward and freedom of movement up.
Okay.
And you know what?
Hmm.
No. Oh, that's it. That's good enough. Maybe we'll find out. Does anything creep out?
After a moment, the scratching from the pit stops. And Azrael, you see a large black claw on a footed leg hook over the side of the pit. And then a second one on the west side of the pit. And another one on the front. Another spindly leg, and as you sit and watch, there are
Real quick,
large,
Christina.
very large spider legs. Yes.
As this is happening, I just so I say it, Azrael's holding their action to cast banishment when this thing clears the pit. That's what they're standing here for.
Okay.
Sorry, please continue.
These furry legs do remind you of spiders. But as you look at them longer, the fur is too tight on the legs, not tarantula-like. And then once it begins to heave itself up and out of the pit, much to your horror, you kind of squint and wonder what it is you're looking at. Its head just now appears above the pit. And what you see before you is something like a cross between a spider, an ant, and a dragon. Its multiple eyes on a slightly lizard-like face, and horns curling back from its monstrous head, and pseudo-mandibles, almost like horns curling out of its jaw, provided a very impressive silhouette. It heaves itself out of the pit, slightly misshapen, and still dripping with some kind of ichor. It screeches. It looks around the room. Azrael, what are you doing?
Azrael casts banishment on it.
Go ahead.
I think he popped out a little bit further than I was estimating. Should I wait for him to move closer, or are you okay with Azrael staking 10 steps or 10 feet step forward?
Do it like this. Azrael, roll for initiative.
Did I roll too?
If you'd like to be a part of this, absolutely.
Surprised he didn't want to keep it as a Pokemon, if I'm honest.
Well, so that's the thing, is like there's the moment of hesitation.
That is not what I want at all. Hello?
Just to be clear,
There we-
Grabella, Azrael has exactly one spell slot left, and it's for banishment. So don't go crazy because I can't get you out with freedom of movement.
Oh yeah. Gravella's just ready to run in if something goes after you.
Seeing Azrael begin to take a step closer, misjudging the spawn point of the drake, it takes the opportunity of surprise and launches itself out of the pit, spreading its small and insect-like wings. It flutters in the air, not hovering, but flying.
Oh no, it's smaller than I thought. And yes, that's an oh no moment.
Why, oh no?
Because it's too far away.
Oh god.
It
What?
moves towards Azrael. And lands with a thud in front of Azrael. Boom! And it will take a couple. Actually, you know what? Yeah. It's going to take a couple bites at Azrael as it hungers for food.
Its movement's literally longer than my entire spell.
It has a very it has a very long fly speed. Yes.
What the fuck?
I gave you a chance.
She did give you a chance.
I don't think you did.
The first bite passes by your shoulder as you dodge out of the way, but it slaps you with its tail and motions you slightly with its mandibles. You hear your plate mail creak as it chomps down, looking for blood.
I'm not actually concentrating on anything. I'll get rid of that.
Okay, remove your concentration. It's gonna bite you one more time.
Alright, buddy, I think it's time to get out of here.
Grabella, you're up.
Boop 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 boop. Just in case. I guess I have to target myself for that one. Just in case. We're gonna do that. Just in case.
Or do a little raging.
Do a little raging. I'm gonna get
Do a little rage. Make a little love.
right next to Azrael. Actually, no, I'm gonna get in front of Azrael. Fuck this. I'll have to keep me alive or something.
No, I just said I can't do that.
It's fine.
Run! No. We covered this.
But she's not gonna let you get eaten. Can I pick up Azrael and leave instead of fighting?
You can absolutely grapple Azrael.
Okay. What should I? Is there a? Do I have a grapple, or is it just like? should I
You roll your athletics versus Azrael's athletics or acrobatics.
Not my strongest grips.
Azrael actually cannot be grappled right now. You Azrael's slips out of your arms like a fucking bar of soap because Azrael has freedom of movement on.
Oh my god!
Oh my god.
Pop! Your hands slip off Azrael. It's like he's spiritually lubricated.
Whoa, okay, that's weird. Why'd you make it weird?
What?
She well, it's kind of fair, honestly.
It's not as weird as the Dalai Lama sucking tongues.
Oh god, let's not.
What?
Continue. Listen,
It's a thing, just Google it or don't.
don't. And if you don't,
I'm good. I'll spare myself that one.
don't.
I don't need to get that reference.
That'll hit. The drake screeches, and as you hit the drake with your greatsword, Grabella, It is a combination of like hitting a very large ant that is covered with dragon scales. It is surprisingly durable. And your sword goes bouncing off of it. The spider drake turns its eyes towards Grabella, blinking. Listen.
I was hoping I had a Mace of Terror charge, but I don't think I do, so I'm just gonna whap it again and just tell you to run.
To be clear, running was always the plan.
I know! But like...
We're gonna run.
And then, and just step back because it's the last of my movement.
It's gonna take an attack of opportunity on you.
That's fine.
Yeah, I'm gonna move you back one moment. It will claw it, or actually it'll bite at you. And attempts to snap your butt as you run away. That'll hit.
Oh boy.
And chomp it does. You feel the drake's mandibles go clamping down on your leg as you move away. You're raging. And you don't
very
feel
glad I
pain.
raged.
But you can move now, Grabella.
That's literally all I can move, I think, left. Thing.
Excuse me. Azrael, you're up.
Alright. Well, guess that's to work, or else I don't know if Grabella's gonna make it out of here.
Will be.
Cast Banishment.
Charisma save?
Yup.
Crit saves?
Really, Christina.
What? What? What do you want from me?
Just the worst.
What? I didn't do this! I didn't do this!
Also, this motherfucker has a +6 charisma. I don't think so, Christina. You see that mug? I wanna speak to his manager. Azrael's gonna shadow step out the fucking door.
Oh!
Since
Okay.
I can do that now.
It's true.
That's a bonus action. Yeah, you just zort out of LOS.
Come on, Grabella, it's time to run.
Meanwhile, the spider drake.
I was gonna say it's his turn, right?
It is his.
Yeah.
It is his turn.
Does Kazo? I assume Kazo is aware of some of this going on.
Oh
You
yeah.
see Azrael blip out the door. Run! Time to run!
If
Kozlo,
any
at this point,
Kazo
I
can
will-
enter the initiative order. Then
I will have you enter the initiative order. 1 second. I'm gonna go to this other scene. And I'm gonna pull you two nerds there.
Because I also have an idea.
Oh boy.
Love this.
Now I'm concerned.
You shouldn't be concerned about what I'm up to. You should be concerned about the fact that you ran out of fucking thing.
We are always
Kozlo
concerned
and
about
Azrael,
Kozlo's
roll
up
me
to.
separate outdoor initiatives, please.
Oh, separate?
I
Yes,
can't
it's a new scene,
see.
new combat.
I can't because I don't
Yeah,
have
all I see
anything.
is nothing inside the Church of Eternal Night.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't pull you to the scene yet. My apologies. Pulling you. You.
Oh, I should not have this detect magic going anymore either.
It's up for a while if you're still concentrating on it.
Oh, I guess, yeah. We'll leave it going for the sake of it.
Kozlo. Nish. 9. All right. Back to Eternal Night here. With the 21 initiative, that Drake is definitely going first. Hello, Grabella. The Drake skitters up to you and chitters.
Can we just talk about this and maybe not?
Oh, Grabella. You know, how much do I hate you today? It begins to encase you in web. One
Oh
moment.
no!
Grabella, you dodge out of the way as a thick strand of sticky webbing emerges from the drake's mouth and goes splattering against the back wall. It takes the opportunity to flick the other end up to the ceiling where it sticks. It looks like it's making a cocoon just for you, Grabella, to hang you for its next meal.
You know, this was a great little conversation that we had, but I think I'm gonna fuck off now.
Let's see. It will use web in place of a bite attack. So it is going to claw you twice, Grabella. It misses you with the stream of web. First one missing. Second one hitting. It slashes you across the chest for minimal damage. Take the hit with ease.
Must go faster, Grabella. Must go faster.
Grabella's
Yeah.
initiative is 19. Anybody beat that on the other scene?
No.
No.
Grabella, you're up.
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
I will take an attack of opportunity on you
That's fine.
when I move you back. It will attempt to bite you. And that'll just hit. Grabella, the fangs once again sink into your armored back leg, and you feel the familiar drip of acrid poison soak into your veins. Luckily, you're resistant. You can continue moving.
She's just gonna run through the door and slam it behind her.
Go.
I will move us all back. Church of Eternal Night. Moment, please.
No, we're all outside of the Church of Eternal Night, Christina. You can't make us go back.
I would. Oh, hey guys, what's going on?
Sonny, run!
Huh?
Yep, we're getting out of here, buddy.
Where are we going?
This
There's a
way,
bar.
I don't remember. We're going home. We'll send somebody else to deal with that freaking gross ass spider.
Where are we? I don't know how we got here.
Follow Grabella, Sonny.
This way.
Okay.
Are we still on initiative move?
Ezreal, do you close the door?
I
Grabella
closed the
said
door.
She closed the door.
I closed the door.
You close the door?
Yeah.
Okay. You are not on initiative move.
All right. We're going to start running. Kozlo is going to ready an action to whip out that wand he found if that thing comes through the door.
Sonny, come on.
You hear growling coming from inside the church as the monster cannot currently get out. Oh, what is that horrible noise?
It's
Yep.
a monster!
Yeah, Dad.
Okay, lead on, Grabella. I don't know where we're going.
This way.
Tiles on the church begin to rattle as it slams itself up against the ceiling. Oh,
Israel, just go over the thing and out.
oh.
Sonny, you go.
Where do we go? This is the edge of the map.
Wherever.
Click the waypoint icon.
We're going back to town.
That's where we're going now.
We're going back to town.
Oh, what do you mean? This is just like a little, stream. Are you saying there's some sort of door here?
Just
We have-
around the riverbed.
We just have to get far enough away so we're out of combat and then we can hit the town portal button. Fine. It's okay, Sonny. Focus.
Well, I guess we just have to wait for the music to calm down then.
Yeah, exactly. That's what we're just waiting here for the music to stop for it to leash.
Oh, whew. I think we're safe.
Yeah, right. Let's get back to town.
But hey, we murdered House Hamaki, and that's all that matters.
Yeah, and definitely none of us summoned that thing.
Well,
I
we
didn't summon it.
didn't.
Did you summon it, Coslow?
I tried to dispel it.
Well, Sonny might have summoned it. We're not sure.
But I'm not dead. Why is that thing here?
Well, a lot of Hamaki died. Maybe that was enough.
Yeah, blood for the blood god.
Yeah, I
Blood.
don't think it's particularly discerning.
With your presence, the tree that you used tree walk for,
Oh fuck, that's right. We didn't walk here.
No, we didn't. We got TP'd in. That's why I was like, we're just taking the fuck off and heading back to town.
Now you
Oh,
walking.
that's right. We came in through a tree. Is that the tree that's over to? I remember we came in from this corner,
It is. You
Yeah,
came in
yeah,
actually
No
from
more
here.
and we can go touch the tree and leave.
Knock politely on the tree.
I thought she said we had to walk back.
You do have to walk back.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah. We have to walk back.
Well,
But this was like just outside. of National.
Unless one of you has sending.
No.
Who prepares sending in 2023?
Guess
Who
you're
has
walking
the
back.
who has the
this
spell bucket
fucking
for that?
spider is sending me.
Whoa.
For real. All right. You all begin to head back to Maginox. Let's see if something horrible happens to you along the way. None of you prepared sending.
I do
We're-
still have detect magic active for 9 minutes.
Oh, okay, good. So hopefully if that thing busts free of the church, you'll at the very least detect it before it descends upon your head to devour you.
I'm more saying that in case we like run past something that would be like, and there's a landmine here.
Kozla, let's make you the scout today. Roll a 1d20. If you roll a 1, something bad is going to happen.
Oh no, I wasn't paying attention. Did you
You
roll
love to
one?
see it.
No. Oh my god.
Fans of Kaamos hijinks love to see it.
Uh,
Oh my god.
I'm gonna need, let's take a break. Let's take a 5-minute break. While I prepare your next scene. Oh, Coslow. Oh, Coslow. Quick bio break. I'm gonna set something up. And I will see you in 5 minutes. Sound good?
Sounds great.
Sounds great. See you in 5. All right. Well, what, Kaza, why'd you roll 1?
Oh. You asked.
Honestly,
I did.
yeah, the dice gods are not in our favor tonight, and I'm here for it.
You, Rebella, Coslow, and Sonny, with Seaswab in tow, begin running back to Maginox. Coslow, with his tiny little legs, running as fast as they could possibly carry him. Sonny, well, lumbers along with you. As the woods begin to thin out as you get closer to Maginox, you take a shortcut in order to get back to town, but cross into some unfamiliar territory. And the thing that picks up on your detect magic immediately is something that hides just beyond a tightly knit coat. in the thick of the forest of Maginox. The path that you have strayed upon is strange. Even Sonny looks uneasy as he looks around. Few things, namely the thick brush, block your sight most of the area. But as the trees part along the path, just further on, Kazo, you sense a tingle of unfamiliar magic. And under a curious structure that looks like large stone pillars with carvings on them are 4 rat-like figures huddled around a central triangle of stone. These rat people are examining the central stone table. A couple of them have removed tools and chisels from their pockets, beginning to clink away at stone, not caring if they are marring it. And as the plink plink echoes through the small valley that you're in, one of the rat's ears twitch. Hears you all stumbling, brush. For a moment, everyone just becomes still, as you are all aware of. What do you do?
Just passing through. No worries.
The rats narrow their eyes at you. Kozlo, make me a, well, I say that's not very persuasive, so I'll have you start with a nice charisma save.
I mean, that's not very persuasive.
Sounded pretty persuasive to me.
A case could be made. The rats are neither hostile nor friendly. Stare you down with quivering tails, chisels in hand. Sonny does not do anything, just moves in front of the group with sea swab in front of him.
No,
Carrying
Sonny.
him in a fireman's carry.
Sonny, please, behind Sonny. Thank you. This way to Maginox then, yeah?
Yep. Just passing by.
Okay. Have fun with whatever you're doing.
One of the rats takes a step forward. Hey. Whoa. Hey. Fellas, and lady, you all look very, can I say, exhausted. Are yous alright?
Oh, there's a giant spider dragon thing running around the woods, and we're trying to not get eaten by it. And, you know, friendly traveler to friendly travelers, recommend you do the same.
What? Now, you know, that's not something I've heard before. You ever heard of a, what'd you call it? A giant, dragon
Is-
what?
Kind of like a spider dragon ant thing. I don't know.
Yeah, bit
stupid
me in the
drow-
ass like twice.
Yeah, those stupid drow over the church summoned it from the big hole.
What? Those freeloaders?
Yeah.
Fuck those guys, am I right?
They were doing some bippity boppity sacrificey shit.
We killed them all, though.
Oh.
Yeah, except for the spider. We're a little too injured to deal with that, or we would have.
Oh, wow, that's really unfortunate. He takes a step forward. So you're saying all those drow that were planning on crawling back underground and bothering us rats, saying they were dead?
Oh,
There's
yeah.
also a lot of loot there if, you know, you wanted to
take some just desserts.
Oh, they have a
After the-
whole warehouse full of crap.
Grabella will pull out one of the studded leather things.
Lots of this and some crossbows. I didn't take a whole lot because we were in a hurry.
Yeah, there is. If you do decide to go loot the place, there is the whole thing about the spider dragon.
That's
Yeah.
true. Definitely wait for that thing to fly away.
Or bring something to kill it. But there's lots of good stuff that we left behind. I'll even give you one of these if you want.
Well, what is that you're hefting there? I can't quite see it very well. Bring it a little closer, would you? I can't tell who it belongs to. Therefore, I cannot verify the veracity of your claim.
I can't even see where this guy is. I don't know if I
think before she even moves, Kaza would be like,
I mean, if you don't believe us, then you don't believe us. It's fine, just saying.
I'm just saying, if Hughes was there, you would have some sort of trinket,
Hold on.
right? Something that you... look
Oh,
for.
that is shit. She throws it halfway between her and wherever the voice is coming from. One of the sets of armor that I have currently.
Oh.
You can't even have it. Like I think I ended up with 2 sets somehow.
Oh, yeah, it's a very good throw, but,
Yeah, I was bitten in the ass twice by a giant dragon spider. I'm doing what I can.
It's been a rough day.
Yeah.
He picks up the armor, takes a look at it. Hey, this is, this is Hamaki guard armor.
Yeah, like I said, you can have it. I picked up a second set, so I just got one here from my friend's leader, but there are like at least 9 or more sets back there. I'm not even kidding. I couldn't carry it.
If you want some Hamaki god captains, there's a couple of them back there too, but they have been slightly eaten by spiders.
Yeah, no, I would just go into the warehouse in the back left. That was like I only went into one box. There were crossbows and swords, and like I said, there were 10 sets of that. I only took one.
Huh.
Oh, but there were boxes, so there was like, oh wow.
There's
Grabella,
like
that's
way
quite a
more.
haul.
There is also a dead guy in there because I was angry.
Boy, you are awfully forthcoming with that info. I tell you what, looks like
Like we're
y'all...
just trying to get home.
I hears ya. Listen, we got a little spot where you can hunker down here. Right here.
Nah, it's
comfy.
alright. We gotta
No,
get back.
I insist. And we'll go scope out this little warehouse. And if the loot's all in there, then we're copacetic. And in fact, we got some people who might, make sure you keep your head out of trouble in the future.
Oh, it's okay. We're not very good at that regardless. But
Look,
did
you
we
could either
mention
go
the
get the
spider
stuff.
dragon?
Listen, you alls are standing on your own 2 feet. Except that guy, he looks pretty unconscious, but,
He's just taking a nap, actually. He's quite fine.
Yeah, we can wake him up and like shoot you with lightning,
I do
or you can
smell-
just let us go and go loot the shit.
Listen, I just have to verify the veracity of your claim. I already got somebody... Wait.
Somebody who's good with dragon spiders.
We don't do that sort of...
Look, we're on a time schedule to get back to help somebody else. I understand you want to claim blah 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 blah. But here are your options. Go loot the stuff, leave us alone, and it's all yours. Or I'm gonna have to beat up more people today, and I'm tired. But I will do it.
Listen, we don't want to resort to wanton violence. of
Grabella
any
steps
sort.
forward a bit and gets her mace out on her hip.
Oh, I would not. As you can probably see, we's are 3s. And that's the only ones you can seize.
We'd rather not kill all of you, but we're gonna keep walking, and you're not gonna do anything about it.
At this point, Grabella just walks up to him with fire in her eye.
Hey, you are a large lady.
Yeah,
You are very mad. I see this.
just let us go, buddy. You'll get a lot out of this for just leaving us alone. Or I could send my 20 to 30 guys back from town to clean you guys out and get the supplies. But if you let us go, that won't happen. Because honestly, you look like you could use it. Your camp looks like shit, actually.
Grabella, make me a intimidation check.
Okay. We're only slightly intimidating today. We're tired and sweaty. Oh, match.
Use your reborn ability that we always forget to use.
Yeah, knowledge from a past life. That's what it's like actually for, is adding d6 to your roll.
Well,
Add a d6.
oh, it's a d8. No, stop. Buttons are hard today.
Damn, there you go.
Grabella, there's one thing that you vaguely remember about were-rats. One, they are like cockroaches, insanely hard to keep. And plus, you'd have to have some silver and keep them down. Two, not a good enemy to make, but there is an easy way to get rid of were-rats, and they do love stuff. And they want to verify that there is loot to pilfer. But if you give them something, give them each something, but you give one of them something of greater value. They will argue amongst themselves for the loot.
I fully wanted him to have the one set I threw on the ground of armor.
He takes the armor. There are two other rats that are looking at you with greedy eyes.
I'll toss this. I'm probably making 4 piles. I don't actually.
That's fine.
No.
There's enough crap for you guys to understand what you're getting. And for us to be on our merry way, and we both part ways happy, yeah?
Hey, what do we got here? This is pretty good stuff. And guard swords. Hey, we got some pretty good armor. Hey, these crossbows actually work.
Yeah, and like I said, there's a whole entire warehouse. We just want to get our friend to help, and we have somebody back there that we gotta help too, and time is of the essence. Normally I wouldn't be so pushy and let you guys verify your shit, but we're in a hurry.
You know what, this'll do. All paid, and considering this is all branded Amaki stuff and not from some possibly one dude that you knocked up along the way, you can go. And in fact, I would love to see you all again, not bleeding, and perhaps in a better time.
Yeah, love to do actual business with you sometime, but like I said, we got somebody we gotta get back to, so thanks!
If you got issues with Hamakis, we got more than enough issues with Hamakis. Maybe we can come to some sort of arrangement in the future.
Yeah. Though I think most of them might be dead. If not, let us know. We'll kill them for you.
Hey, Christina.
Yeah.
Do any of these were-rats look familiar? Because we sort of made frenemies with a bunch that worked for Duke Talus way back in the day.
Make me a perception check.
You know what? We'll throw knowledge from past life in it just because. Fuck it.
Feeling.
Knowledge from a past to the same life.
Yeah, the exact same life. That work? Nope, that doesn't work. Okay. Roll it.
15. Under all the filth that is what the were-rats are wearing, you can see just the barest hint of a familiar sigil. Perhaps they were working for Duke Talus at one point and still wear his coat of arms, but it is in such dilapidated shape that there is no way they currently do so.
Oh, do you guys know Tom? We met Tom once upon a time in a graveyard. Worked for Duke Talus. He was great.
They look at each other. Hey, oh yeah, of course, yeah, hey. Where do you know him from?
Well, he was on a job, we were on a job, we kind of, were on opposite ends and came to a similar mutually beneficial arrangement, and, yeah, we'll tell him hi.
Wait, those the guys that took care of Talus?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, We murdered him. Dead.
Like I said,
Very
we
The
can take
second
care
time.
of business, but I'd rather not.
One of the rats steps up behind the other rat and whispers something in his ear. The first rat in front of him nods. You guys are, something else. Forgive us for our, gall. We know whose you were, but now, I dare say, I will remember you.
Well,
Well-
like I said, if you guys need help or find more of those assholes or need some business, come find us in town. But we really do gotta be going. Somebody's life is on the line.
Oslo's Den. We're
Yeah.
all about crime and things.
At the
Yeah.
moment, we're mostly about making sure there's no more hamakis.
Yeah.
Yes, in that.
Interesting. Alright, be on your way, and, you know what? We'll make sure the coast is clear. Just head on over that way. West. East. West. Sorry, I'm underground. I get turned around a lot.
It's fine. Alright, Sonny, come on.
Oh, okay.
Right, thanks again. And do be careful for the spider dragon.
Yeah, that thing was awful. It looked like it would be pretty easy to squish if I was feeling better, but I'm
Dude.
not.
Do I see this up over here as I'm walking past?
Sorry, ping again? You do. On the stone pillar that the were-rats were beginning to chip, you see the corpse of a werewolf.
Sounds
Does it
like
look- Does it look like a recent corpse or like? It's
Make me
been
a
in there
perception
for-
check.
CSI Polaris up in here.
He's dead, Jim. You don't know how recent, but that werewolf is not alive.
Kazo will just kind of like nod in its direction, be like,
Hey, you guys?
Oh, whoa! What's that doing there? Yeah, we had, territory disagreements.
Fair enough.
yeah,
You
Kazo
know
will
all
just
about
nod,
those.
Be like,
Yeah, nice work. Catch you later.
Later. Do you all leave?
Grabello. Yeah, Grabello make sure everybody leaves before her.
You narrowly escape the wrath of the were-rat. Where are you all headed? Back to your den?
Same place we were headed before, right?
Yeah, I think-
Yeah, we gotta get a diamond and bring Face back to life.
Are
We
you?
need to-
Sorry, where are you going?
I
Well,
think back to the den. Did we get the diamond?
We
Last
did
time?
not, so we need to get the
Uh,
diamond and then go back to the den.
Yeah, Catherine said she would ask her ravens if anybody had a diamond that we could.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
so there
Okay,
could be one at
so
the den, but
Probably not to the den. We should. So here's my thinking. We should go back to, Catherine, and be like, "Yep, wiped out the Hamakis. Also, there's this giant dragon spider now. Didn't deal with that. Got a diamond."
Seems reasonable.
We have more important things story.
Along
so-
the way, Kozlo would be like,
By the way, if she asks, we did nothing to cause that thing come out of that pit.
Of
Nope.
course we didn't, Kozlo. We had nothing to do with it.
No, it's
Nothing
just
whatsoever.
the spiders
It
in
just
there.
popped right out for no reason.
The
That's
spiders
exactly what
in
it
there
did,
leaping. Yeah, it's true. It's true.
Asriel's just like, yeah, obviously, that's precisely, yeah. Why are
Sonny,
you saying it that
remember
way,
that? Because
Kozlo?
you were definitely saw what we saw, right?
Sorry, so was Kozlo's den first, or?
It says we're going to Catherine
Yeah.
Okay.
Kozlo
to
decided
ask for to
Raven's
try and
blood,
get
yeah.
our diamond and also report back.
because they should probably know about the giant demon dragon spider thing.
That's probably fair.
Maybe it's always lived there. Like maybe it's just always been there, and just like the Drow woke it up, being like really obnoxious upstairs neighbors.
See, my dream is that this dragon spider thing now goes and fucks with one of the other crews, so we get some indirect party versus party PvP.
Oh, like we
As
trained
we've
it
been
on
cleaning
them.
up, we've been cleaning up their messes. Send that
Oh
their
my
way,
God.
Oh,
please.
Dragon spider coming to zone. Choo choo.
Train
train
to zone,
coming.
train to zone.
You know what I heard from Dragon the Spider thing? That there's really tasty things that way. Don't know why I know this.
I feel like those were-rats are definitely gonna go get eaten by the dragon. Like I don't feel like they believed us about that particular point, and they're gonna go get.
They're like, oh yeah,
eaten
dragon
out.
spider. Yeah, of course.
Whatever.
Like, whatever. What
They did murk a werewolf though, so that's pretty impressive.
Asriel, Grabella, Kozlo, and Sonny with Sea Swab in tow, you once again turn to House Ravensblood, and the guards greet you warmly.
Hello, is Miss Ravensblood around? We just wanted to fill her in on what happened.
Go right on in.
Thank you guys, appreciate you.
She pats that one on the head.
I am a guard?
I love how infantilizing Grabella is to like all of these professionals.
It's just how she knows to be nice to things. It's fine.
Ma'am, this is a Wendy's?
What's
Now
at
I want
Wendy's?
Catherine is speaking to Were-Raven and looks over as you enter. Mac.
Yeah, something like that.
I gotta say it like that.
Did something go amiss?
Well, we got a friend. That's Sonny, Miss Ravenblood.
Hey, you got real cute since the last time we was here.
Hello. Oh, thanks, Kozlo.
But we cleaned up most of the hamaki that we could get our hands on. But we kind of had to bolt because we're in pretty rough shape, as you can see. And there is how do we describe that?
They were
Dragon?
doing some kind of ritual, and they had this big hole in the ground. And as we was patching ourselves back together, this giant dragon spider thing crawled out of it.
Yeah.
They were trying to reconnect with like some spider patron or something.
We stopped that, but or we thought we stopped it. But
Yeah, I don't think we stopped it because it's wandering around now.
well, we tried to stop it, I guess. and
Wait,
then-
Catherine holds
yeah.
up her hand. Wait. You interrupted the ritual. That's
Yep.
Yeah.
good. That's good. But
Yeah.
she looks over at Sonny. Are you all right?
He's got some marks in his chest.
Yeah, I can use some soap and water if you got some handy.
So we can make sure your friend gets bathed. Well, there is one thing about summoning and performing rituals. Sometimes if you interrupt them, the wall between worlds can become thin, and sometimes unintended things can cross over. Perhaps it is not exactly that, Drow were trying to summon, but something else that it's an opportunity to cross.
Yeah, that makes a lot more sense. Hey, you got any diamonds?
Oh, yeah, we still need to help our friend Roxy.
Yeah, we wanted to get that done and patch ourselves up before necessarily going after something like that. We could. Just, yeah.
I would consider your foray into Eternal Night a success. And if that thing is currently locked with the church, maybe we could see to it. Or it will retreat back into the darkness where it belongs.
I hope so. It bit me in the butt twice.
I did tell you to run, Gabella.
Well, I also was gonna let it eat you.
Well, it wasn't going to eat me, but I do appreciate the sentiment nevertheless.
A small raven that was watching in the corner alights onto Catherine's shoulder. And in her extended palm drops a shiny stone.
Oh. Thank you.
This do.
Ezra will take it from Catherine, and I don't know, will it? Let's see. Yep, that'd probably do. Ezra hefts it a little bit. Feels like the spell should work with that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, thank you.
We shall consider this your apt reward. Thank you. I don't know what those Maki would have done if they would retreat back to the ground. Certainly would cause some problems with the Vaki below. Not to
There was
mention...
a bunch of were-rats we ran into that weren't too pleased about it either.
Catherine makes a visibly disgusted face.
Yeah.
Nice guys, actually.
And you came
Never.
back with your pockets intact. I'm impressed.
Yeah, I gave
For the
him
most
enough.
part.
I gave him enough trinkets to fend him off.
If you encounter them again, they are distracted. As much as we are by shiny things. Use that to your advantage.
Yeah. Thank you, and let us know if you got any updates and vice versa.
Okay.
If we need to go take care of that thing, it'll be a couple days because we gotta get our friend back alive, and I gotta get back down to my girlfriend.
Of course. You all look quite taxed. Why don't you spend some time here? You will be properly taken care of. Bed.
Up to you, boys.
Yeah, I could use a rest.
Okay. Might not be the worst idea.
Yeah, I have a spare room. Come along. At least the fire is warm. And you can discuss your next steps. We'll bring you something to eat. But please, feel free and... sorry, cat in my lap. God. But feel free and let any of the Raven folk know if you need me.
Thank you as always, Catherine. You're the best.
No, thank you. You've done a very good thing today. Whether the results of it are immediate. Good night.
Is that just how everybody says, like, there's no good day? It's just always good night, no matter what.
It's always good night.
Always good night. There's no good day.
No good morning. Oh, you're alive.
Thank you for helping me earlier. I greatly appreciate it.
Oh, you're welcome.
Oh, yeah.
Is it Corbella just said so? Yeah. Sorry.
I've requested for Catherine to potentially post me outside of your den so I could, or I keep it safe from anyone who would protect it, or who would steal its contents.
Oh, well,
Well,
that's
it's
really nice
nice.
of you, considering you almost got murdered outside of our den last time.
Well, very specifically, you saved my life. So thank you. I owe you a debt. And if it's as small as focusing on taking care of Coslow's den, then I will do it by the honor of the Raven's blood.
Heck
It is-
yeah.
It's part of my duty to keep Maginox safe. And all its residents. Don't worry. I'll heal up with a little bit of time.
Yeah, you and me both, buddy.
It's gotta laugh.
He opens the door and he leaves.
Well, heck yeah.
Well, that went rather well.
Yeah. I need a very long sleep.
Would you all like to take a long rest?
Yes.
Yes.
Sure.
The longest of rests.
The longest of rests. Sonny will also join you inside the room. He just lays down on the carpet. Ah, I like a warm fire.
Yeah, we should get a fireplace at the bar.
He just falls asleep in like 2 seconds.
Do we not have a fireplace at the bar?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't pay attention.
Oh. So we're taking a long rest?
Yes.
Catherine has extended the safety of her mansion to you while you all take a much needed rest. And Sea Swab, too, will be alert, but still wounded. He may need
Taking
some
a hard nap.
Yeah, his organs need to re-stitch together. After long rest, there is no shift. Density of the night. Seems like you have just shifted from one bout of darkness to the next. And the only way you can tell that any time has changed at all is that the snow has lightened up slightly outside. Sonny, who is sawing logs the entire time, has curled up in the rug on the floor like a very long cake roll, and is just cuddled up inside like a giant Chipotle burrito.
That will not make Josh hungry. He doesn't like Chipotle.
It's true.
Azrael and Grabella, you rest like the reborn and are rejuvenated after about 4 hours. But Coslow, in the plush chair that is normally reserved for Catherine's special guests, Coslow, you fall asleep fitfully and comfortably in front of the fire. And the food that the were-ravens have brought you in the meantime, which is mostly some nuts and fruits, blossom under the cover of night, are left near the door for when you wake up.
Oh, hell yeah.
Sonny has just restrained himself and will be snoring away until he is woken up and told to go. And as you all begin to rouse after your 8 hours of rest, there is a soft knock on the door.
Hello?
Hello.
How's it going?
How are you all feeling?
Much better.
Catherine
Thank you.
smiles. Of course. It's really nothing. But what will you do now?
Oh, well, we'll probably go bring Roxy back from the dead, because we said we were going to do that.
Yeah, we gotta do that, and we gotta, I gotta get that message to Charlinda. And then, I don't know if we have plans after that, other than figuring out stuff with the docks and the meetings and the stuffs.
Well, we have to go talk to the merchants, I think, about them dealing with the
Yeah.
taxes. And if we wanted to, I could actually do something about that weird necrotic aura at the church now that I've rested. If we wanted to deal with the dragon ant spider thing.
I don't know what that thing is, but the only thing my ravens have told me is that it, for now, is still inside the church. They cannot
That's
see
good.
within the windows and do not dare to get closer for something that also flies. The danger.
It flies
to my
very
bird.
fast. And it also shot webs out of its butt at Grabella.
Yeah, try to just tie me up for a snack.
I will make sure my ravens keep their distance. I'm sorry I won't have any other information.
Yeah, it's all good. Alright, let's get back to the den.
Catherine steps aside. Good luck with your diamond. She kind of blinks at you. I don't know
Yeah.
what you intend to try and do with it, but good luck.
Thank you.
It's just nonchalant about the weird stuff Azrael does at this point. She's like, I don't know, he's got a Pokemon to collect. Just let it happen.
Ezra kind of strikes. I don't know. I've never done it before. I just have a feeling.
The grizzled-looking raven folk leans over and whispers something in Catherine's ear.
What does he whisper?
Rebella and Azrael can make me a perception check. Kozlo's out of range.
What does he whisper?
Oh, Jesus.
Okay. I mean, I'll roll too, but that was better than I thought.
The Doom Croaker seems to nod its beak at Azrael and say, "That one has a dark aura about it." And Catherine just gives it a soft nod.
Thank you. Azrael turns and says as they walk off.
She quirks an eyebrow.
Your Bella just kind of shrugs.
Alright, guys, come on. Sonny, throw that raven over your shoulder, or Kenku over your shoulder, and we'll get out of here.
He unrolls himself down the aisle.
Sonny, stop being a burrito, whatever that is. Let's go.
But I want to be a burrito.
Yeah, that's fair. We'll get you a blanket. Hill.
He unrolls. Thank you, Miss Ravensblood. You're welcome. Oh, that was really nice, everybody. Gosh, this
Yeah.
House of Birds sure is nice and clean.
Yeah.
You would think it wouldn't be, because they just poop.
Shh.
I mean,
Gravella
like,
just-
wherever they want. I don't
Gravella
think they
just-
can control it.
Gravella just shushes him.
Come on, Sonny, be nice.
You're the way Raven in the back, like, what the fuck? That's the door. No, I hear it's because of the cloaca, he says loudly.
Sonny!
What?
Gravella's gonna get behind him and just shove him.
You say cloaca? What? That is so
No,
personal.
no.
Oh, you shove him out the door.
I don't talk about your cloaca.
Girl, I don't think I have one of them. Headed
Yeah.
back to Kozlo's den.
The point still stands.
I believe so.
One moment. Okay, I was like, where's Sonny? There he is. As you swing open the door to Kozlo's den, fortunately the blood has not been cleaned and the atmosphere is still rather dismal. Sonny gives a frown as he walks down the steps. Oh gosh, is that my blood?
It could be, buddy.
So one thing, Sonny doesn't know about Roxy. Do you want him to know about Roxy?
I don't think Azrael's even really processed exactly what's wrong with Roxy, so I don't think Azrael would say anything.
I don't think it would occur to Kozlo to say something.
Okay.
Gravella.
I cannot see anything, by the way.
Sonny, why did you, you don't have to post up at the door, but just near it, yeah?
Is it totally dark for you, Josh?
Completely black, yeah.
Can you refresh for me?
You won't believe it. I must log in to access the game.
That's why. That's why.
It's weird that it was working for like
It does
the
it
whole
mid-game lately. I don't know why. Driving me nuts. We'll give Kozlo a moment. Perhaps even 2
I
moments.
think I'm here.
Well, hey, Azrael, hey, Kozlo,
Hey,
Rebella.
Grumpus.
Sorry, I haven't been doing much. We've been just doing some inventory to see what we gotta, pick up later with some fundage.
Oh, that's okay. Sonny's back.
Yeah, we found Sonny. So
Sonny,
that's the good news.
Sonny gives a big smile and waves. Hey, Grumpus. Oh, gosh. Sonny, you're alive. Yup. Thanks to Azrael and Kozlo and Grabella, I was gonna be sacrificed.
Yeah, whatever that is.
I think I was gonna be eaten.
Sea Swab helped too.
Yeah,
He
he's
took
just...
most of the stabs, so the rest of us didn't have to.
Yeah,
He did take a lot of stabs.
Catherine can take care of bird people real good, so the ravens are gonna help him out. He's got the hollow bones,
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
And apparently a cloaca.
Let's stop talking about cloacas, please.
yeah, what's a cloaker?
Oh, no.
Did you mention needing funding, Grumpus?
Oh yeah, well, we had some damage to the bar and all that when the Drow came through here, so we were just...
Azrael just pulls a pile of gold out and dumps it on the bar, like coins skitter all over and scatter.
Whoa, Nelly.
Let's
That's...
say, I don't know, have 1,000 gold, Grumpus.
Ow.
See, this is why Kozlo is rich, is because every time he has to pay for something for his bar, someone else beats him to it.
Azrael has no concept of money, and they have a pile of gold.
You give him 1,000 gold?
Just
Yes, metaphorically speaking, Azrael dumps a pile of gold out that is approximately 1,000 gold. I just took 1,000
Look,
gold.
we were
Okay, I'm
wanting
gonna
you to
add
kind of.
1,000 gold to his inventory.
Look, we were kind of wanting you to run things and do paperwork stuff anyway. Might as well, get you started, right? Just, hopefully with less death in the future.
Well, we're gonna take a little bit of a cut because of, funeral expenses.
Oh, speaking of which, where's Roxy? I can fix that.
Oh, I think Jib's got her all comfy like in the first smoking room.
Okay, I'll be right back.
Oh. Alright.
So we hopefully won't need a funeral, I think. I don't know if I've seen Azrael do this before.
I feel like you did it once, but now I don't remember.
Mm-mm.
Azrael, I revivified somebody once, which is different.
Didn't you use a diamond on like one of the fucking people we
Revivify
rescued?
also costs a diamond, yes. It
Oh,
costs,
okay.
yeah. I've spent a 5,000 gold diamond on a spell that only needs a 200 gold diamond. Raised Dad needs a 500 gold diamond, though. So at least this is closer.
Gotcha.
Oh, hi, Jib.
Oh. Hey, Azrael. He's just brushing Roxy's hair and getting her all nice and prepped up for her funeral rites.
Oh,
He's put her
Thank
in a
you
nice
for getting
little
her ready,
pillowcase. Yeah. You know.
may I take her?
Yeah. He hands you Roxy's tiny body.
Azrael just picks her up, plucks her out of the pillowcase. Oh no, that's not necessary, but thank you, Jib. Azrael walks off, carrying Roxy.
Okay. The blood splatter that is Roxy.
He'll be back in a minute, or I don't know how long this takes.
Azrael just set Roxy down on a nice, comfy lion rug, Dreon skin rug.
You got me if you want, Jim.
No thanks. I'm gonna sit here and take a smoke.
Okay.
Thanks, though. Do you shut the door?
Azrael had their hands full, so they didn't shut the door, no.
Okay.
Azrael lays Roxy out on the rug, kind of like brushes her hair out of her eyes. Folds her arms up. Okay, well, here goes nothing. Azrael will kneel next to Roxy and take the diamond out and just kind of hold it in their hands. And for probably a long time, it doesn't look like anything is happening. And Azrael just kind of reaches out into the ether to try and find Roxy's soul and lure it back with the diamond. And Azrael will cast Raise Dead. Ooh, that's a pretty spell effect.
With a gasp, you find, as you weave your hand between the wall between worlds, you grasp onto the tail end of the soul of Roxy, and her light just flitting away. And the light in the room visibly dims as you pull her across. Roxy, with a gasp, sits up and blinks and rubs her eyes. Water!
The diamond kind of crumbles and disintegrates in Azrael's hand. Oh, I'm sorry, Roxy. That's Sorry, that's a lot probably in your sinuses.
Azrael, the motes of light that the diamond dust emits as it begins to float around you in some sort of unseen wind, and it makes the colors of the aurora borealis, greens and blues and purples, in a beautiful gradient. It swirls around Roxy, swirls in the air around you, disappears underneath. The light in the room flickers back on as Roxy coughs and pokes at her dry tongue.
Grabella will offer her water skin.
Takes a big swig.
Oh, hi, Grabella. Hey, you feeling better?
She's so confused and awkwardly.
What happened? I feel like I've been sleeping forever.
You were, doing a little bit of the forever sleep for a while, but,
You died.
Yeah.
Well, that's, What?
Yeah, you were dead. But, Israel fixed you, so you're fine now.
I don't understand. What does
A
that
bunch-
mean?
A bunch of people came and attacked the bar, and well, they didn't like goblins very much, so they targeted you.
Jim tried
Which
to
is not-
protect you.
Yeah, which is not fair.
We killed them all, though. They're dead.
Her eyes begin to dart around the room as you're talking to her, reminding her of these things. And Azrael, make me a medicine check. Rebella, you can make me one too. You're very close to Roxy.
Kozlo doesn't know anything about medicine.
Neither does Azrael, actually.
Azrael, you just see her eyes dilate. And she brings her tiny little hand up to her throat. She seems to recall her death. Her fingers kind of search the skin there and find nothing, but her eyes look lost. Gazes across the room.
I think you're kind of like Grabella and I now.
I died. But I
We
don't.
didn't.
She looks up at Grabella. I don't want to remember that. She looks up at you with tears in her eyes.
Grabella hugs her.
I know. I understand more than you realize.
But Azrael and Grabella back down at her hands.
Alive?
Yep, right is right.
Ezra will pretend to do the doctor thing and like check for a pulse. Like, right? Like people have pulses, right? Like that's a thing.
Mhm.
Yeah.
We
Ezra
just
will.
didn't think
check.
it was right the way they targeted you because of you being a goblin. You deserve to go out old and wrinkled and green on your own terms, you know?
Roxy have a pulse.
Azrael, make me a medicine check. Roll me a d20. She has a pulse.
Nope, maybe not quite like Grabella and I.
Yeah.
You're still like
more-
Kozlo and Roxy.
Her arm feels her face.
So you will need to keep eating food and sleeping and breathing. Doctor's orders.
I died and I back alive, then why can't other people?
Because not everybody's friends with me.
He looks at Azrael with wide eyes. Sorry.
To be honest, Roxy, this was the first time I've done this. I wasn't really sure it was going to work. I had a feeling, though. I had a feeling that your soul was strong enough to do it. So I tried it.
She gets up and she hugs you.
Ezra does the Wednesday Addams thing, like freezes for a second.
I don't know how many people we should go around telling, for the record, but let's just say you were in here for a while, getting patched up by some sort of doctor, right?
Basil's
You were
gonna
just
go get
mostly dead.
Grumpus.
Not all dead. It's very different.
She sits down. Ah. Not bad. Kozlo, where are you going?
Kozlo goes to get Grumpus and just kind of gestures to Grumpus to follow him.
Hey, Kozlo, what do you need?
Hey, come this way a second.
Yeah, sure. So, got a protein spill?
Something like that.
Oh no. Not like this.
There's actually a lot of protein spills in this place right now.
Is it poop? I gotta go get the sawdust.
No, you're not gonna need any sawdust.
Alright.
You should grab Jib too.
Just hang on.
What's
Come
up?
on in.
He shuts the door. Alright. The door's kind of squeaky. I should get care of this.
Yep. Also, hey, look who's feeling a lot better.
What in tarnation? He stumbles back out the door. Ugh.
It's fine. Get back in here.
Oh no, she didn't sign the release form, Grumpus. She's alive. She's not a zombie.
Hey, are you playing some sort of trick on my old dwarf eyes? Or is that
No. It's her.
Hi, Grumpus.
She's all better now. Azrael fixed it.
Look, we decided she didn't deserve to go out the way those guys took her out. We hope that's okay with you.
How did you... People don't normally come back on land around here.
Really? Because I feel like there's a large population that has done exactly that in this entire city.
It's usually not so direct.
You're not wrong. We'll
Wow.
probably need to keep this in-house, so we're gonna need to talk to Jump and... Yeah, anybody else? I don't think we told Sonny directly.
Yeah,
So, he's not smart enough, it's fine.
I ain't worried about Jib and those fellas. They're pretty understanding about the whole reborn thing. They'll be more excited than anything, but... he looks over at Azrael. You're bringing people back, especially snatching souls, bringing them back across. The Umbrellans ain't gonna like that. Ain't gonna like that one bit.
Well, Lena did it to me. That's where I thought I figured I could do it.
He frowns.
I learned it from watching you, Mom. I learned it from you.
That sort of spirit crafting is something best left for the spirits. And I know they'd love to covet that information. Be careful, Azrael.
No, this is why we wanted to tell you first.
Yeah.
So we knew you would, understand that.
Just, I know the Umbrellans have been hanging out around here, but you start telling their leaders, you start unwillingly pulling those souls back across. They're gonna take that as not just an affront, but you're a danger.
Oh no. It wasn't unwilling, right, Roxy? You wanted to come back. I don't think I could have forced you.
I didn't. Went towards the light. It was familiar, I guess. I think I still missed everybody.
Rumpus pats her on the head. Yeah. Rox, how much, do you remember of the incident?
He remembers all of it, unfortunately.
Kasla just kind of makes a face at Grumpus, like, maybe don't ask that question.
Roxy immediately begins to cry.
Gribella will pat her on the back and sit next to her.
That's the only part that she's struggling with.
Presses his lips together. It's one thing to remember watching somebody else die. Whole nother thing to remember how you died. And Roxy, he kneels in front of her. You need to tell this nice Azrael here if you're ever having any dark thoughts, alright?
Yeah, or if you ever just want to talk about it, we can do that.
You leave those dark thoughts to fester too long. And even you can have nightmares. And in the back of your mind, reminding you of how you died. Can't let them take over, Roxy. Rumpus is looking at her with a very, pointed seriousness that she does not seem to understand. Stands up without explaining further and brushes off his hands. Gives kind of a knowing nod to Grabella. I'll let you all handle Roxy's reintroduction back. But let's not throw a big shindig too early. Also, we are completely out of tables. They're all still busted.
Yeah, use the gold for that instead of the funeral.
Oh, right. Funeral's canceled. Budget's reallocated. We got a reallocation of the budget.
On aisle 3.
One moment, please. Roxy, scratches her head.
I guess. Yeah. Go back to work.
If that's what
Yeah.
you want, you can probably take a few days. I think you've earned it.
Hey, tell you what. I'll give you 3 days unpaid leave to recover.
Grabella is gonna shove, God, I don't even know how much gold I have, it doesn't matter. She's gonna shove like 100 gold in Roxy's pocket.
Okay.
You take care of yourself for a few days.
You
I guess-
have 6,666 gold, so subtract.
I see this now.
That's evil, by the way.
Let's get rid of 100 gold. And make notes,
Ah,
so next time
ah,
it doesn't happen.
the devil's number!
Kazo is
Azrael hides a hoof under their cloak.
Kazo's gonna go find Jib.
But you go enjoy yourself for a few days. You take care of yourself. Like I said, if you need to talk, you come see me or Azrael. We've been there. We done that.
Maybe
you just
stay
get to
close,
keep
though.
enjoying food and smelling stuff.
Like, maybe don't wander too far away, just in case.
Yeah, the guys here don't mind taking care of your course either. Jib seemed real attached to you, and I'm hoping he'll be glad to see you.
Can I talk to Azrael real quick? Hello?
Yeah. I'll step on down.
It does. Get rid of the money. Okay.
Thank you. I don't know why you brought me back, but you don't know you very well, and
She looks down at the ground.
know where my sister is?
Azrael cocks their head. I didn't know you had a sister.
Roxy nods.
Yeah, it was Poxy. Poxy was here too.
In the bar?
Nods.
No, but we can find her.
Looks down.
When did she arrive? Because she wasn't here when you showed up.
They're a bit later. Bringing stuff. You know, some trinkets. Maybe it would be better if
She rubs her eyes.
I'd bring her back too.
Well, I can certainly try if she's hurt, but she might be fine. She might have escaped.
She looks back at the bar and back up at Azrael. She grabs the hem of your robes.
It doesn't matter. I want to do what you do.
Oh shit.
She looks up at you.
You so strong. Brought me back to bed, and look, I'm alive. Look, my tongue is wet. And my eyes are wet. Ears are wet.
She wrings out her ears. They're wet for some reason.
What? Yeah,
Goblin.
what?
Just goblin things.
Yep,
Just
no,
gobble
it's fine.
things.
Don't ask questions, Gab.
No, no. Oh, well, I
I've
don't
been-
know how I can do what I do. I just know I can do it.
He looks around.
But you touched my soul. You are the only thing I heard when I was in the light. I didn't hear anything. Not the Ascended? At Arctis? Just you. And if the Ascendant won't, when I need it the most, and when Arctis won't hear me when I need it the most, you brought me back to life. Everybody should know about what you do. We wouldn't have people suffer anymore. Lose people they love. Or they wouldn't have different. I remember everything. And I'm as good as new. Don't you see? That's real. You're
Asriel
more
kneels
powerful
down.
than the Ascended.
Kind of like hugs Roxy, just like pulls her in very close and whispers into her ear. I don't think everyone deserves to come back like you did, Roxy.
Nuh-uh. Everybody can come back. Nobody has to suffer.
But not everybody deserves that. You're special. You are innocent.
Special?
You are. Not everyone is strong enough to come back either.
He looks up at you with what can only be described as reverence. All of the money that Grabella gave to her, she gives to you.
Here.
Asriel stares at Roxy. No, Roxy, I don't need money.
Then I don't need money either.
She
Okay, well,
drops
you
the
need a
coins on the
little bit of-
ground. She just fucking drops it everywhere.
Well, okay,
Well,
but
coins
you need to at
rain
least
from
have,
the sky.
you need to at least eat food, or else you'll die again, and I can't help that. Remember, wet tongue, wet eyes, wet ears.
Right. Okay.
So
she
keep
picks,
just enough to eat.
She picks up 1 gold.
I mean, 1 gold will feed her for like a fucking year by like D&D gold standards. So yeah, that's fine.
Here. You give the rest to whoever you think needs it.
I keep trying to do that, Roxy. You're making my job of giving gold away very difficult. Maybe you should take this little pile of gold and give it away to the people you think need it.
Roxy gasps and looks over at you.
But be careful. Don't go running up to shady people and showing them you have lots of gold, because that might get you killed again.
She picks up the gold, and she mutters something to herself under her breath.
What does she mutter?
She's numbers. She's counting numbers.
How much do you think a mercenary costs?
I'm sure Asriel has absolutely no idea. Well, I think I'm technically a mercenary, and I'm technically free. I don't think Oslo's ever paid me a dime. But I might not be a good standard to base that on. Maybe you should ask Jib. Jib would probably know. Or Coslow.
Azrael,
Mm-hmm.
um,
What else would you call me?
ooh,
Neither do I. It's the only name I know.
what's your favorite color?
Azrael looks kind of stunned. I don't know. I've never really thought about it before.
She looks up at you.
I have a perfect idea.
She picks up most of the gold. Not all of it. Looks back at you. Waves and leaves. She's running with a purpose. She just busts through the curtain.
Jib,
So Kozlo was gonna have a conversation with Jib while that was going on, but I'm fine with it either way.
Okay. I will that is what will happen. Oslo and Jib. While that's going on, Jib is having a hell of a smoke and is filling the entire chamber with his efforts. His eyes are red and his countenance is, well, friendly.
Hey, Jim. How's the pipe treating you?
hey, hey, buddy, I'm, sorry, I've been hitting a little hard today. All the stuff with, Roxy and the bars got me a little down, so mental health day,
Yeah, I got you. Hey, I got a real important job for you, though, and I think you're gonna like it.
He takes a deep toke off the pipe.
Yeah, what's it? How important is it?
It's pretty important.
Okay, hold on. Okay, I'm ready. Hit me with it.
All right. I got somebody that's we're gonna need you to keep an eye on. Just make sure she don't get into no trouble.
Oh, bodyguard work. Yeah, of course, boss. Anything you
Something
need.
like that. Yeah.
Yeah, who's the target? What's she like?
I think you'll like her. Hey, unrelated note. Well,
Yeah?
semi-related. Okay, completely related note.
Yeah?
All that funeral stuff for Roxy.
Yeah, what's up?
I think some of that planning might have been a little premature. She's fine.
Jib just hands you the bong.
No.
Kozlo just goes, "Oh, thanks."
Oh, thank you.
Takes a drag off of it.
No, Kozlo, she's dead. It's really unhealthy to cope with denial, but this should, at least make it feel less hurty inside.
Kozlo takes a big drag just because apparently Kozlo loves drugs.
No, I made it good.
This is legal tobacco in the state of your residence.
Oh, we're gonna have to keep it kind of hush-hush, though.
Oh, undercover bodyguard. Yeah, of course.
No. The thing about Roxy. Well, I mean, yeah, that too. But come on.
He gets up and stumbles.
What? Come on, Kaz, this isn't funny.
I'm not making a joke, pal. I'm serious.
I'm gonna shut sorry, Grumpus. Whoa, hey, easy, but easy. Yeah, cause this is the back room.
Yep.
Very far away from my bongus.
You're probably gonna need some more in a minute.
God, alright, show me. I hope her name isn't also Roxy, because that's just gonna be really emotionally damaging.
Emotional.
Emotional damage.
So, in terms of simultaneous timeline stuff going on, I would
essentially,
assume
Roxy will throw open the door with her hands full of money and begins running towards where Jib would be.
Okay, we'll do that.
Oh! She drops her money on the ground in a pile of golden coins.
Oh, uh-oh.
Jib just stops. Blinks. What?
Come out the other door.
How?
Roxy, did you come back?
She got over it.
What? She was, like, dead.
We told you we'd take care of it. We aren't kidding when we say we'll take care of you guys.
Kazlo like leans over to Jib, like gets weirdly serious, like weirdly for Kazlo serious for a second, and just looks at him and just goes,
Nobody does my crew like that.
Hey, Roxy. Oh, hi, Jip. Hey, come here, little squirt.
He walks up to him. Gives her the once over.
Say ah.
He pokes her tongue. Huh. Stands up.
Yep, it's wet.
Oh, don't forget to check her ears. Did anyone check her ears?
He licks his finger and sticks it in her ear. Then he licks his finger again.
Oh my god. Roxy, you're alive. You're not just born, you're back. Yep.
He looks over at Azrael.
Bill did it.
Yeah, we're gonna have to keep that a little hush-hush, though.
Yeah, we don't need everybody knocking down the barn door, and well, we decided Roxy here deserved it, right?
I mean, I wouldn't be opposed to, setting up a get yourself back from the dead business, but it's less about that. More about things being real complicated with certain other
individuals.
entrepreneurs around this area.
Yeah.
Yeah, Soulcraft is pretty banned, Maginox, for obvious reasons. The Umbrellans hate it, but they also hate it because they're entirely, well, oh. Meaning, Azrael, you potentially...
He puts his hand over Roxy's ears.
No matter what you did for Roxy, you're gonna be in danger if this gets out. You know that.
I'm in danger anyway, all the time.
It is kind of what we do these days.
Corbella smiled.
Jib just
Hi.
gives
Roxy
Roxy like
was
a
worth it.
smooch on the top of the head.
Well,
Speaking of which, Meatball, Meatball, come out, boy.
You hear I'm barking from somewhere near the vault. Oh, he's sleeping down in his vault crevasse.
Yeah, no, Meatball, come on, boy. It's important. You have a job to do.
Scratching at the door.
Hi, Meatball, come on.
1,000 souls scream in agony or delight as Meatball sees Azrael.
All right, Meatball. You have a job to do, all right? You have to
Meatball.
keep Roxy safe. If Roxy leaves the bar, Roxy, please take Meatball with you.
Do we have that collar?
Oh, yeah. Azrael presses the button on the collar.
Okay. Was it dire wolf?
He's just a big black wolf. I don't know,
Just
whatever.
a wolf, yeah. Something a little.
Yeah, there it is.
Part of me really wants Meatball to turn into like the meme Doge.
You press the runes on the collar, and the illusion shimmers into place, covering the corpse hound with a more fitting coat of fur. Roxy pats Meatball.
Play.
He's a real good boy.
It's his tail.
This looks a lot nicer like this. Sorry, Azrael.
He still feels like a pile of corpses, though, so Roxy definitely just like pets some dead
faces.
body in the like fucking face.
She's a goblin though. She doesn't care.
The little
She just came back from the dead. Like this is not gonna fucking phase her at this point. Come on.
This is kind of shirt.
This is Tuesday now.
She tugs on Grumpus's like his sleeve. Yep.
Grumpus? How much does it cost? Get a business license.
Grumpus narrows his eyes at Roxy. Well, we can't be having competition now that we brought you back from the dead. Don't you be going no competitor on us.
Cosmo adopts the same exact look as Grumpus.
Roxy holds
Wait.
her hands up.
What are you trying to do, Roxy? That's all we're asking. I'm not as worried as. Yeah.
She just shakes her head at the boys.
Roxy's thinking.
I don't know if I should tell.
She thinks. Grumpus is just giving her the stink eye.
Look, we want you to have whatever you want for your life, Roxy. That's why we brought you back. That's why we're here. We want to help you as well. So, things go well.
Then have a really, really, really big, really, really, really.
Okay.
She points at Azrael and
I want to go open a second business, but not parallel. I want to open our religious branch. I want to renovate the Church of Eternal Night. Dedicated to Israel.
she smiles. She says, She holds up all the money that Grabella has just given to her.
I've raised all the funding I need for renovation.
I mean, you're not wrong about that.
Grumpus looks at the money and back at Roxy. He just shakes his head and looks back at Grabella, Coslo, and Azriel.
Grabella just she shrugs because it was her fault.
Jib is scratching his chin like he is running the numbers. And then he's nodding like, I mean, there's one thing that's really profitable. It's definitely churches.
Coslo is just nodding along. He loves this idea more than anything.
Azrael did just prepare Hallow to go back and actually consecrate the Church of Eternal Night. Not for this purpose, but serendipitously, I like where this is headed.
There is a giant spider thing that we need to go kill.
Yeah, the part of the renovations is going to include evicting the current residents.
Yeah, you don't want to go there quite yet, Roxy. Why don't we stick with the drawing board and we'll help you out. It's just you don't want to go in there right now.
There's no danger if you, Azrael, can just bring you all back.
Well, that doesn't mean it.
And if you went in there and got rid of your thing, then we could use its body parts as sacrifice. Yay. Let's sacrifice!
Yeah, but just because Azrael can do this doesn't mean that he can do it all the time. We all need rests and magic
It does cost
isn't
a diamond. Also, Roxy, that's something maybe worth noting.
We'd have to raise a lot of money before we could do that, constantly. But
Amen.
yeah, but
Say,
we
your
support
family
you.
Doesn't your family own?
Grumpus frowns at Roxy. I'm not getting in on your shenanigans.
Coslo turns to look at Grumpus like, why have I just now heard about this?
That was not disclosed in the initial employment contract.
You had to disclose all of your competitions before you took the job, right? Anything you got going is legally mine.
My family's mines have been closed for 20 years. Ain't a dollop of nothing coming out of those things.
Oh,
I mean, where is it?
He gives you all look. He sighs. I ain't telling you where my family. He looks at Coslo. They're far enough away to not be. It's in the mountains on the border of Polaris and Borealis, where it starts getting real treacherous.
Is that where my cave is?
It is actually relatively close by.
What if we have a lot of workers that are near there that could, help?
You would from where Grumpus is describing, it's approximately about 20 miles away. Not that far.
It's your family, it's your business, but that hole in the back
Yeah.
goes pretty close to there, actually. And I got a lot of workers on the other side.
They're really good at digging. Well,
they need a
they
project.
dig. I don't know if it's really good digging, but they do dig a lot.
And they need a project that's not stealing.
Well,
Eh,
if
stealing's all right too.
if you got any competent miners in that group, we could definitely get them to clear the entrance. But he thinks a lot of people died in those cave-ins. Knows what's still inside. But we did mine some diamonds. Occasionally a sapphire or ruby popping up. But it's too treacherous and all collapsed by now.
Did they dig too greedily and too deep?
They did. They dig too greedily and too deep.
Yeah, that happens. Well, I'm just saying, we got options here for helping everybody help themselves. That's,
So, hold on. It is very important that we do not go telling people that Azrael can bring people back from the dead.
yeah. I know you at your
Nobody can know
church.
that. Otherwise, they're gonna kill Azrael, and you don't want that.
Yeah.
Roxy raises her hand.
Yeah.
But what about if I open the church? Can I insinuate greatly?
Hmm.
You can insinuate that your patron deity, one Azrael, is capable of great feats. But if you start whispering about people coming back from the dead, we're gonna get the whole Maginox straight up our ass. And I don't got room up there. I'm just a little guy.
Just because I got room doesn't mean I want anything up there. But, like I said, this is what you want to do, and we'll support you. There's just some figuring out to do. How about that?
This isn't something I want to. I need to.
I'm sure Azrael would not 100% agree with you. He doesn't usually care, but, you know, we'll, like I said, do a lot of the drawing board stuff, and, we gotta go down there to my place anyway, and, straighten out some stuff. I could go back and kill the goddamn spider thing. The flying spider dragon thing.
We kind of needed to do that anyway, right,
I
Gravella?
was hoping we didn't have to.
Gravella just won.
Rumpus.
You
I wanna buy the old church property. Please.
Yeah, get the legal mumbo jumbo done
She
about
puts the
it.
coins on the table.
One church, please.
And, yeah,
Well, it doesn't quite work like that, little lady. And 100 gold certainly isn't going to buy that property.
find out how much it is. Let us know.
What, are you actually? She covers her ears. Are you really entertaining this?
I don't think we're gonna be able to talk her out of it, and I'd rather her do it under our supervision than not.
Also, it's a really good idea. Churches make shit tons of money.
It's true, Grumpus. I mean, have you ever heard of tithing? The only thing I tithe is my shoelaces.
Grumpus, please.
I've seen some churches that'd probably take those.
And, yeah, I don't think we're talking her out of this. And as you said, I think I'd rather have these happy, positive thoughts than, other stuff.
She kind of mumbles out.
That's a good point. I'd rather have her focused on building a church at Azrael as opposed to letting herself be consumed by the darkness.
Yeah.
He uncovers her ears.
Azrael's not sure those are different things, but carry on, Grumpus.
Carry on.
All right, Roxy. Ask maybe real nice. They'll get rid of that. What was it? Dragon spider?
Yeah, you really do not want to go there right now.
Oh, please, 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 please.
You work on the paperwork with Grumpus and figuring out how you want things to look, and
Yes.
I
And
don't
the
know what
business
it
plan.
takes to file. Do you have to file a religion, Grumpus? Is that a thing?
I'm gonna have to refer to the manual.
But let's figure out the paperwork, and once we've been able to go check in at my place, we'll go kill this stupid dragon spider thing that stabbed me in the butt.
You're gonna need a marketing plan as well, a whole go-to-market plan, a strike plan. Probably need to get some band ideas put together. Start thinking about your overall tone and presence.
The Church of
And-
Azrael doesn't really have a great ring to it.
Oh, I already asked Azrael what their favorite color was. They're like, I don't know. And then presents, Azrael, what do you want for Mirthmas?
For what, Mus?
Mirthmas.
What's Mirthmas?
A festive holiday where bring each other presents and give each other joy. Then the fairies come and dance.
I got a great idea. What if you come up with a whole new holiday and put it on the same day as that one and make it about Azrael instead?
Oh god. No, just do it the same week or month. Just jam them all together. Make all the money.
Oh, what if every day is a holiday?
Well, then no day's a holiday. That's where you reel them in.
Yeah, he's got a point. But, we do need to get some stuff going here, and Grumpus will help you with the papers, and we'll kill the thing and figure out how much it is, and we'll make it happen. How about that?
She pats her on the shoulder gently,
Just claps.
Hooray!
which I'm
And also, in the
totally
meantime, we
by
do
her.
need new furniture in here, which Grumpus has money for, so he can figure the budget out on that too.
And, figure out one budget and get this place hopping. We can really get a church filled up, too.
What? He just ruffles Roxy's hair and says, why is it when we bring you back to life that my workload just buckles?
Well, it's better than doing a funeral, right?
And that is where we will end today's session. As apparently resurrecting Roxy from the dead has also created a new religion.
Hi,
I-
Swab.
Really want a cult of Azrael.
Azrael. We're starting a cult on top of all the other things we're doing.
Yeah, let's just do the cult of the lamprey skin where it's just Azrael. And going
Yes.
around collecting all the minions, which are just Roxy's.
Azrael is confused, but curious, and will allow it.
Oh, Azrael, I need you to roll me a D100, by the way, for the session.
Oh no.
Cool. Okay. I'm not going to tell you what that was for.
Did the cosmic entities that guard this land notice what the fuck just happened?
There is, well, that was a very busy session, as something had passed through whatever this pit was, and while it may not have been the spider god the Drow were intending, something horrible went through, and I found it fucking hilarious that I crit the fucking charisma check. I could have not planned that any better.
That was pretty good, yeah.
Azrael's like, I got
Fucking
one spell. and
charismatic
that's it."
spider.
To be clear, Azrael cast freedom of movement and death ward, so there was like no way you could kill me in a turn. I was like, I just need to drop one banish and see what happens, and then get the fuck out. And Grabella's like, no, I'm not gonna let you take Azrael. And I was like, shit.
Look, she's got a hero complex. It's
It's fine.
Coslo's
Fine.
gonna have some words for Grabella about running off or running in and generally just doing barbarian things. It's not gonna be an effective conversation. But
no, it's not going to be effective at all.
See, the
We can
trade-off
try.
here is Azrael doesn't have a hero complex at all. So that would have been bad for Grabella if we weren't able to get you out. Also, I didn't have spells.
Yeah, no.
I had already decided, like, if Grabella runs in and dies, or Azrael runs in and dies, like, Coslo was going to go into save himself mode.
Oh yeah.
That's reasonable. That's appropriate.
That's fair.
That's what I also expected you to do.
These tokens on stream look.
Oh, can we get a C-swab in here so you can
Yeah,
see
Oh,
can
we
you
got a
make
wild
it big?
swab? Yeah, let's do it.
Make it big for
I'm
him.
sure everybody that commented that
Lobster.
Coslo looks like a certain trademarked little green guy that I won't say, but
Dude, Azrael looks like Anakin right now, and Coslo just looks like an evil fucking Yoda. It's great. It's so on brand.
this looks so sick.
Up to you, Booba.
That looks amazing.
Here is the rest of your crew. This is Coslo.
Hey, how you doing?
Nice. Okay. Little pot full of something that's definitely flammable.
It's flammable. Grabella.
Grabella with the red hair. Okay.
When I have a face, sometimes.
Maybe when we get it stitched back on.
Yeah, maybe it just gets lower on the list.
Now we know where the name Booba comes from. My girlfriend is ginger, so you know I have a thing for red hair. Azrael looks like in a previous life his name was Tanner.
Fucking
It's not a phase, Mom. It's not a phase, Mom.
But also, he can do some shit.
Yeah. Well, hey, C-Swab, how was your flight?
Very, very long. And I sat in poor people's seats.
No. Oh no.
Fucking
Were
poor
you
people,
were you
jeez.
cramped the whole time?
Yeah. I mean, listen, I didn't pay $0. I paid a little bit. I paid like $40 to fly round trip for sitting in the back.
$40 to Ireland and back? Yeah, I'll take it. I'll sit in the poor people's seats for that.
I'll take some ibuprofen and pray.
Well,
But now we're
I saw
finally
your
back
pictures.
home and it's nice and warm and I have my dogs.
It is nice. It's
And I was watching the stream for a little bit, so.
Welcome back. Well, yeah, good to have you back.
I'm glad you guys did a bunch of stuff and started a cult while I was gone. That's always cool.
Oh yeah, yeah. Welcome back. We
I leave
started
for
a cult.
one session and you guys started a cult?
To be fair, that was only like the last 20 minutes. Like,
Yeah.
I got back in, like, I came in right as, like, I guess Rebella gave Roxy money. I was like, oh, Roxy's alive. That's cool.
Yeah, we brought Roxy back. There was a giant spider dragon in the hole from the place that we were at. That was great.
You made them fighting without me after almost dying?
Yeah.
Watch
while
the
we're
episode.
dragging your ass home.
While
Yep,
Sonny is
yep.
carrying you out.
My bones are hollow, Grabella. I'm probably very easy to carry. I'm probably lighter than your cold bones.
I made
That's
that joke.
true. Yeah.
And then
and
Sonny
then
started talking about your cloaca.
yes, in rather too much detail around the were-ravens, which is probably fine.
And they're
We
like,
also made some quote-unquote friends with some
were-rats.
were-rats.
Tugum remembers the were-rats.
Yeah. We pointed them towards some loot to leave us alone, and I chucked some shit on the ground that I'd stolen from said place.
And they let him go. Because I was like,
I have full faith that everything went swimmingly while I was gone.
I had to do a wandering monster check as they went back to Maginox because they didn't have an instant teleport back to back to Kozlov's den. And I was like, okay, if you roll a 1, something bad is gonna happen. Spoilers.
Rolled a fucking one.
Oh.
Just don't ask me to roll dice. Just don't.
I love it.
Wait, did everybody have to roll or did one person have to roll?
It was
Kozlo.
just me, and I
Oh.
very good at rolling once.
Wait, did you make him roll insight?
Nope. No, that would be a 0. I should have made him roll insight.
Yeah.
It's like something bad happens on a 1, something awful happens on a 0. All right, everybody. That will be the end of the session for today. C-Swab, I suggest catching up on the first part as Sonny carried you home. But
Oh,
otherwise,
Sonny.
yeah.
Yeah, Sonny's
Wait,
okay.
so then can I get the TLDR version of... I thought the face spiders took Sonny.
They did. They popped him back out after we were done with our murder.
yeah,
Mhm.
and then the
Got-
phase spiders ate the captains. Well,
Half of 'em.
they're like half-drank Capri Suns, which I'm sure means that the dragon spider has finished off those half-drinking Capri Suns.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Azrael went full like super villain and saved that used spare the dying so they didn't die, woke them up, and then had the face spiders eat them alive.
We're not going to tell Roxy about that.
I said I had a potion that you were free to take to use to start off the healing.
Grabella had a
Yeah.
couple.
I
Grabella
had a
had some
couple.
on hand too.
I'm definitely like out, except for one really good one now, so I'm going to have to buy more.
And I don't know, I think we do tell Roxy that story. Like, the first book of Azrael needs to be written after all. We need, like proverbs about, like, what you do and don't do. Like, look,
In
you
the
bust into a
beginning.
bar and murder a poor defenseless goblin girl. you're gonna get eaten by the phase spiders. Like, so be good, kids.
Yeah, and then she's gonna get resurrected and start a cult for the person who resurrected her, and eventually become the BBEG. There we go. You're
Yeah.
welcome.
Whoa,
Doesn't that make
spoiler!
Azrael the BBEG?
I feel like she's the apprentice right now, though. So,
Yeah.
The
apprentice to Azrael.
Anakin.
I got two more questions, Christina. One, did you order the crumble flavors this week yet?
Not yet.
The peanut butter chocolate one looks really good. And then two, has anybody seen the D&D movie? I heard it's really good.
I heard it's great. I have not seen it yet.
I need to go to the movies for like 3 reasons. I have not seen John Wick. I haven't seen the D&D movie. I haven't seen the Mario movie. I want to
Mario,
see all
yeah.
3. So, fuck.
I'll go
Mario
with you to
movie's
see the
kinda
D&D
popping
movie
off.
this week. I'm off the rest of this week, so.
Okay, yeah, we should find a time to see it.
Hell yeah.
Poke me. Let's go. Let's go wear our nerdiest thing, and then go watch it.
Hell yeah.
I
Alright,
realized
everybody.
I can't wear my old nerdy WoW clothes anymore because they have an offensive character on them.
Which one?
My
Any-
old guild gear from when we played together.
Oh! Right. I do remember. You cuties. Alright, everybody. That's it for today. Have a wonderful evening. Yeah, I like Azrael Skywalker. That is definitely what is happening right
Yup. Yup. Pretty much.
we have a lot to do next week, and I am already looking forward to it.
So wait, Coslo has Criminal Enterprise. Grabella has her Dragon's Lair in Kobold
Mhm.
Tribe. Azrael
Mhm.
now is getting a cult. C-Swab, man, we need to figure out what your entrepreneurial pursuits are
Yeah.
going to be. It
I
seems
cook
like.
the books. I cook the books. That's what I do.
It's
So
either
you're-
gonna be
you're the
that, or he's
corrupt
gonna have
accounting?
a fleet. He's either gonna have that or a crazy fleet.
Well, here
The
I mean,
admiral who
my
never
first
leaves
thought,
the
too-
shore.
my first thought too is when you start talking about a cult and you said like the Book of Azrael, and I was like, oh, okay, we'll take the actual truth, and then I'll bastardize it into the King C-Swab James version.
Oh.
Oh no!
There it is.
Oh yeah.
So you'll be like the foreign or the foreign proselytizers, evangelicals. Yeah.
I love it. Oh my god, we have kobolds already ready to spread the word.
Oh my god. They're
Oh
spreading the
God.
word about Grabella right now. I feel like to an extent, like Azrael and Grabella are technically competing cults.
Also,
maybe.
a third challenger appears.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Okay, so I can't do this as C-Swab, so I'm just throwing this out there for somebody else. But like, you know how like the very first murder was Cain and Abel? You could like definitely like evilize Tugum in this if you wanted.
I maintain
just
that
want the
Azrael
kobolds,
killed
though.
Tugum on top of that mountain by putting him to sleep and leaving him there.
Yeah, I just want the kobolds and the money. You can have everything else. You get the rest of the Pokemon. You take your murder otter home.
Azrael really only wants Pokemon. So this
There
whole
was-
like Roxy gonna attract like cultists thing, like that sounds a lot like collecting Pokemon and not having to work for it.
It is exactly that.
My goodness.
You guys can keep literally 100% of the ties. Azrael does not give a shit.
Well, I am looking for how this cult shapes up, and C-Swab will definitely get his own following in time. Mark my words.
Yes. Yes. Good.
All right, everybody, I will bid you adieu, and I will see you on Discord.
And y'all.
All right, have a good night, everybody.
Good night.
All right, everybody, and that is it for Arctis. Today, we even got a C-Swab at the end. He was on a plane from Ireland. So he couldn't be here for the session. But I'm glad he got to hop in at the end and catch up on the session, because a lot happened. Thank you so much for watching. Catch our VODs in full and edited on YouTube. Watch our YouTube shorts and our funny moments on Twitter at PlayArctis. And I'm your DM, Zarina. Hey, watch me on Twitch. I could have put bunny ears on my head. I could have. Oh man. What an episode. Thank you all for watching. Appreciate it, etc. Thanks for watching, Nukiyashi. Mafahim, thanks for watching. And Hugh, you're a little late today, Hugh. Watch the VOD, really good session, no spoilers. Great session today. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on Wednesday for Ascended. Have a good night.